Hi Aries, I'm doing a 3-part series. This is part 1. The series is past, present and future. This is part 1, the past. If you want to see part 2 and 3, there is no catch. You just need to go to my profile and click on part 2 and then part 3, okay? So let's begin. Okay, I pre-shuffled. These wanted to come out, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so some sort of secrets being exposed in the past. This is the past, right? I feel like there was some sneaky stuff going on, right? Maybe on your side, maybe not on your side, but it come out. The secrets were exposed, okay? There could have been 3 people involved. Or that could have just been information come out about the sneakiness. Do you get it? So there's that information being shared, information coming out. There's something sneaky coming out into the open, and it caused a rocky time for you. It caused a very, very stormy, rocky time in the past for you. I do see that you tried to, give to this connection that you were in with whoever it was in. But there's something here where you just didn't really show enough love. I don't feel like you showed your person your true feelings. For some reason, that made you feel balanced, not showing your true feelings. For some reason, that made you feel at peace, settled. It's like you felt uncomfortable showing your feelings. So you just kind of held them back. But they were there, but you held them back. I know that you tried to talk to your person about that in the past, but you found it difficult. So you hesitated, you resisted. You didn't really want to talk about your feelings. You didn't really want to talk about that kind of thing. So it's like you just held back from saying the things that were on your mind regarding how you felt about showing emotion. Do you get it? But it left you feeling disappointed. All right? It left you feeling disappointed. There's something in your connection in the past that was quite toxic, that you felt like needed to be overcome, and you were trying to deal with it. There was something on your side there that was toxic, that was problematic, some sort of issue there. And I do feel like in the past, you tried to sort of address it maybe, or brush it under the carpet perhaps. You maybe tried to brush it under the carpet, but I just see as a result of it, your person cast you aside. And you just felt like your person wasn't really noticing you or paying you attention, or they just pushed you aside, basically. They left you feeling like you were out in the cold as a result of it all. Show me some more, please, Spirit. Show me some more for Aries in the past. Show me some more for Aries in the past. Okay. So, I do see in the past, I don't know how long ago this was, by the way. I don't know about the timelines that my spirit guide uses, to be honest. But I just know that in the past, you thought that if you were to have a new beginning with this person again, that it could do a lot of harm. It would be foolish. It would be reckless even. And so you have held back in the past from nourishing, nurturing, helping this connection grow, putting into it to help it blossom. You just held back. You just held back all that love that you have for this person. You just held back. Just like you held back your emotion when you was in the connection, I feel. You held back how you felt about this person. You didn't tell them. You didn't really tell them how you felt. That's my dog in the background, sorry. And then there in the past, you felt like for some reason holding back your emotions made you feel comfortable. You didn't feel comfortable showing the emotion or speaking about them. But I just see that in the past you thought to have a new beginning with this person would be reckless, and so you just held back from helping it grow. You didn't do anything about the situation, but you're emotionally attached to this person. You wanted to make an offer to this person, but you didn't, because you didn't think like you didn't feel like things would be able to move forward if you did make that offer. Okay, so I see that there was an offer that you wanted to make them, but you didn't think it would make a difference. So then after that, it's left you feeling very uneven, unbalanced, like things aren't right, things aren't fair. You're emotionally dissatisfied in the past, but you felt like you had unfinished business with this person. There are times in the past where you've wanted to tell your person how you're feeling, but you just don't. And so to be fair, you actually delayed having a new beginning with this person again. Because had you have reached out when you needed to, you could have maybe got things moving again perhaps. But I see that you didn't tell your person how you felt. You wanted to. You wanted to. But I just feel like with that death card there in reverse, you've delayed it. You've delayed it. That's what I see in the past. The thing is with you, what you've been doing is you've been having your guard up. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want to make a wrong choice in the past. I don't think it's that long ago, this past situation. I feel like you had your guard up, right? Because you're just scared of making a wrong choice. You're scared. You didn't want to do it. You've been curious, wanting to know what your person's been getting up to while you've not been with them. You kind of been waiting for them maybe, looking out for them, wondering if they're going to return to you. Just wondering if one day you're going to receive some news from this person. You know, one thing's for sure that you feel clear about is that there's some sort of spiritual tie with this person. You feel drawn to them. Even though you've been trying to move forward, I mean, I don't really see you've been moving forward as such, but even though you've tried to, well, you just left it, you're like a bit stuck mode. Even though you've just left it as it is and haven't reached out to them, you've still been hoping they'll reach out to you, but at the same time, you feel very clear that you feel some sort of spiritual tie between you and this person because of that Lover's card there. You're clear about that with the moon in reverse. This whole situation that you've been in with this person has made you feel clearer about that. That you feel a tie towards this person, a spiritual connection that you can't really explain. It's like I'm drawn to this person. I think about this person a lot. There's something there that I sense, that I feel. And you feel a bit lost. You feel like you're in the darkness, in the past. This is, so I've got to keep remembering this is the past. But I feel like this past is coming into the present because I feel like this is a little bit like the Aries readings I've been doing recently. But anyways, this was the past leading up to the present. So we're not there yet, the present. But I just feel like you were lost. I see it. Spirit showed me that you were a bit lost and just needed to go where you're being guided to. It's like you're trying to find the light. You're trying to find the answers. You're trying to seek the right thing to do. You're trying to search for that answer. What do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? I'm lost. I'm confused. Like, I know that I feel like I'm drawn to this person, but I've been trying to leave it as it is. Let me go back. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the stuff come out. I'm just trying to work out where this breakup come from. Did we cover the breakup or was this before? The stuff come out, sharing information, could have been a third person involved, was very rocky. You wanted to give to the connection, but you found it difficult to express your emotions. You didn't tell your person how you felt because it made you feel comfortable not telling them. You couldn't tell them. You went to try and discuss it, but couldn't. It made you feel disappointed. You felt like having a new beginning with this person. Oh, okay, so you'd already broken up. I guess you broke up. I don't know. Was it before or after that information come out? I don't know. One of the two, whatever. It could have been that you broke up. Maybe that was what the confession or the information coming out was. Maybe that was your person breaking up with you. I don't know. But something come out, some information was exposed. Something was outed, like some sort of confession or a secret or something. But yeah, okay, so that kind of happened. And then all of this, right? Which leads us up to you've just been trying to leave. You've just basically left it as it has been. You haven't fought for this person. That's what I see. You haven't fought for them. But you've just been in stuck energy. Thinking about them, feeling drawn to them, hoping they're going to reach out to you, but you're not wanting to make that move because you don't want to make the wrong choice. Yeah, that's what I see for the past. So you feel drawn to them right now. Well, not right now. Leading up to right now, you've been a bit lost in the darkness, trying to search for them answers of what to do next. Right, let's see now. I'm going to go to present. Hi, Aries. This is part 2 of a 3-part series. This is the present time, okay? So if you've not seen part 1, go to my profile, watch part 1, or you won't understand part 2. And then after this, there's a part 3, the future. Okay, so let's do this. Part 2, present. What's going on, Spirit, please? What's going on for Aries right now? Right now. All right, so you're not satisfied. You're not happy with the way things are. You don't feel content, right? You don't want it just to be like this. You're still guarded. You still got that guard up. You've still got that guard up higher than your head. And you're still abandoning the love that you have for this person. You're not taking no actions. You're not doing anything to make this grow. It's like you've just pressed pause on it. It's like what are you waiting for? You're waiting for something. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you waiting for? You're not doing anything. You're not taking no action, but I see that you want it. Ish, kind of. Because you still feel spiritually drawn to this person, but you just feel like there is no point reaching out to this person because they left me feeling like I'm out in the cold. They distanced themselves from me. They pulled away from me. They didn't want me. They didn't want to know me. I feel like maybe your pride's getting in the way, but I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. You're attached to this person still. There's conflict. There's conflict, and you don't want the conflict. You want to do something about it. You want to do something about it. You think it would be irresponsible to reach out to this person and try and discuss the situation. You've learned a lesson from this, though. You've learned a lesson. I feel like whatever happened with you and this person when you broke up, you've learned something from it, a lesson. You really have. You've seen the bigger picture now. Maybe you didn't consider your person's feelings in the past, or maybe they didn't consider yours, but you've learned something from it either way. That's what I see. Feels rocky, it feels stormy. Yeah, I knew like the past, when we did part 1, the past, I really did feel like it was fairly recent, that past. I don't feel like it was like ages ago. I feel like that past is fairly recent, right? Because I feel like the past and the present are very, very, very much similar energies. That's what I'm feeling. So I do see here, though, in the present that you are thinking about, like, is there anything you could do? Could you give to the situation to balance it out? But again, not wanting to show your emotion. Not wanting to show your emotion even though you feel like the chapter's not completely done. You're seeing things from a different point of view now to how you saw it before in the past. You're starting to see things differently. Oh my God, look, you can't make it up. Do you know how much I've shuffled these cards? Ridiculous. Before I press record, do you know how much I shuffled them, cut them into 3, like literally changed them all around completely. And now look, we've got the same things coming out. You want to offer this person something. Things are not moving forward and you want to offer this person something. You want to like negotiate. You want to kind of like just reach out. This is you reaching that hand out like, hey, can you just hear me out? Hey, can we just negotiate on something? Can you just listen? Can we just talk? Can we just chat? But look, you're resisting doing it. You're resisting it because it's too difficult for you. It's too uncomfortable. You know, like on the other side of that death card, like this is your thought, I want to reach out. And on the other side, you don't know what's on the other side. That's the thing. And that's why you're not doing it, because you're worried about what your person's going to be like towards you. You got something to say to this person about how you separated, about when you separated. There's something you want to say to them about a disagreement you had, or when you separated, why you separated. There's something you want to speak about. You want to get your point across. You want to be firm and direct, but you want to be fair. You want to discuss why you ended. Yeah, you do. You want to discuss why this come to an end, why you separated. You want to talk about it, but you've been resisting it because this come out in the past and it's now coming out exactly again in the present. You want to offer something to your person, just like, hey, will you hear me out? But you're just delaying it. You're delaying it, basically. You keep delaying it. All right? What else, please, Spirit? What else? You've been healing, which is good. So you're feeling a little bit more optimistic now from the past. And you're now in the present moment, feeling a bit more positive about things, but a bit confused at the same time. You know what it is? Like your inner balance will be created You want to restore that inner peace, but you know it's going to cause a tower moment. In order for you to get that balance back and for you to feel at ease and comfortable and settled again, you know you've got to experience a tower moment. It's very similar to this message, okay? In order for you to reach out to this person, you've got to have a circumstance, a change in your circumstance, right? You've got to change the circumstances, should I say, and you're delaying it. Right, you're avoiding it, delaying it, resisting it, whatever, postponing it, putting it off. The same message here. In order for you to get that balance, you got to go through the tower moment. It's all got to come crashing down in order for you to hopefully wipe the slate clean. But you're confused because you're not even sure if the tower moment's going to wipe the slate clean. You're not even sure your person wants to hear you out or speak to you. You want to speak to them about the ending. But it's this part. It's this resistance on your part. You're resisting. You're resisting, you're delaying, you're avoiding, postponing, putting it off, because this is very uncomfortable. The tower moment in our life is a big, 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 big change. Where as we know it, life as we know it, our circumstances, our routines, our daily life as we know it changes. And it's uncomfortable. We don't like change, us humans. We like what we know. We like to feel comfortable. Even if this situation for you is not the best situation, and you want to speak to your person and you feel uncomfortable not speaking to them, but you'd rather that than deal with the tower. Do you get it? You just don't want to face it because you don't know what's on the other side of it. When that comes crashing down, that tower moment, which is all of these circumstances, that tower represents you reaching out. Do you get what I mean? That tower represents you taking that little bit of faith and reaching out to your person, but not knowing what is going to be there when that all comes crashing down, like your routine, your daily life right now, without your person in it. It's got to come crashing down. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's a bit deep, but I hope I'm being clear. I'm sorry. I use these little scenario things. Basically, what I'm saying, I'll try and do it clearer. You're delaying and avoiding reaching out to your person, even though that's what you want to do, because you're scared of what they might react like. Okay, your tower moment would be you reaching out to them and not knowing. It's uncomfortable, you know, it's uncomfortable, it's a bit scary. But your tower moment would be reaching out and seeing if they're going to talk to you. And with the death in reverse, that's the circumstance that you're delaying doing. You're delaying it. But really, you know that you're going to get your peace if you do it. You're hoping for peace by doing it, but you just don't know. You're confused. You're confused with that moon card. You're confused. You're thinking of taking a leap of faith towards this person. But you've got to discuss something, that information that come out at the very beginning of their past reading. The reading with the past where that thing was exposed, whatever it was, whatever come out, secret, betrayal, deception, whatever it was. Something come out in your connection. Someone was a bit sneaky, you or them. And you know that it's got to be addressed. You know it's got to be addressed. You know it's got to be addressed. And it's something that you've been trying to get over. You've been disappointed about it. You've been trying to get over it. Okay, you've been trying to. But you're working out what you're going to do about it. Working out what you're going to do. Because you know if you reach out to this person, if you go towards this person, that's got to be addressed. And that's a little bit difficult. You're juggling it. You're trying to work out what to do about it. I hope you're with me on this one. Yeah. I feel like one of you wronged each other and you've been in separation ever since. That's what Spirit's showing me. And it's got to be addressed. The wronging has to be addressed. This is the wronging. It's got to be addressed when you and your person, if you meet up. So I can understand why you're worried about reaching out to this person. Because, number one, you're thinking, do they even want to speak to me? Number two, I've got to address this secret thing that come out. Number three, I'm not very good with my emotions and I don't really want to express how I'm feeling. I can understand why you've delayed it so long. I do. But what are you going to do? You're going to keep delaying it? Let's find out and see. Let's go to the future and see what happens. Hi Aries, this is part 3 of the 3-part series, Past, Present and Future. If you've not seen part 1 and 2, you need to go to my profile, watch part 1, then part 2. And then come back and watch part 3. Otherwise, it will make no sense to you. Okay? So, let's do this. Part 3, the future. Aries, love situation. What's going on for Aries in the future? Following our part 1 and 2, Spirit, what is going on for the future? What is going on? Is Aries going to reach out to this person? Is this person going to reach out to Aries? What's going on? Let's have a look and see. Right. That wanted to come out, so I'm going to put that there. What else, please, Spirit? What else? Okay. So, there you are with the choice. What do? I just feel like I want to go and speak to my person. I've got a choice. What do? You might have a few choices here. I don't know. 7 of Cups, multiple choices or options, distractions. You're just thinking something's a bad idea. Something's a bad idea. I don't know whether it's you've got multiple options that you think is a bad idea. Could be other people, maybe in your life. I don't know. It could be some sort of choice regarding your person. You think it's a bad idea. Something's a bad idea. Some sort of choice, some sort of option. Yeah. So in the future, what we have here is that you have choices. And you don't want to make the wrong one, right? You don't want to make the wrong one, because you know that if you make the wrong one, it's just going to make you feel like you've not got a victory. You've not got that success. And as an Aries, that's going to be a big thing for you. Okay? Because you like to win. You're competitive, right? Okay? You like to get what you want. You like to win at a game, you know? You like to be the fastest runner. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's Aries all over. I have family that's Aries, so trust me, I know. And it's not a bad thing, but it's one of your personality traits, right? So it's like, if I make this choice and reach out to my person and it's a bad idea, I'm going to feel awful. I'm going to feel like, no, rubbish. It's going to be worse. That's one of the reasons why you don't reach out to this person, right? Because you're worried about it being unsuccessful and you end up feeling worse than you did to begin with. Because it's uncomfortable how you've been feeling right now, Aries, okay? But it'd be even more uncomfortable if you used to reach out to them and they was like, get lost. Do you get what I mean? You do want to have a change of circumstances. You do. So let's see what happens. Can you get through this little pride thing that's going on? Can you do it? You're in regret in the future. You're regretting that you've not stepped towards your person for a new beginning. I don't know how long away this near future is. I wish that I knew. I wish I could do timelines. There must be a way for me to do timelines. I need to work on that with my spirit guide. I need to find out how I can do it, because it'll be so much better for all my readings. But it's something I've never been good at, timelines. I think it's because there's no time in spirit. Like, divine time is not our time, right? There's no time in spirit. It's very difficult to get timelines. I definitely can't get timelines from my spirit guide, for sure. I just assume that it's because there's no time in spirit. It will happen when it happens, but in the future, whenever it is, I see that there's regrets. I see that there's regrets because you never stepped towards having a new beginning with this person. And you're feeling negative about that. You're feeling like you can't heal from that. It's like you're regretting that you never went out in the past to get that new beginning with your person. You're regretting it. So I think you're going to start having regrets soon, whenever it's going to be, the near future. At some point, you're going to have regrets that you've not taken any steps towards this person, right? You're going to start feeling clear. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to feel regrets that you've not reached out before for this new beginning to change the circumstances in this situation. You're going to start feeling like, oh, should have done it. You're not happy. You can't heal. You can't move forward, right? So you start feeling clearer after that you need to do something about it. You need to be bold, brave and daring. And you need to go and do something about it. King of Wands, taking action, being responsible, being sensible, doing the right thing, being fair, being confident, being that king. Because why? Just like we had in I think it was in the past, you feel that spiritual tie to this person. You feel like no matter what I do, trying to move forward, trying to, not think about this person, trying to crack on with my life, I'm drawn to this person. I feel like we're meant to be together. I feel like I've got to go towards this person. There is a spiritual connection that I'm feeling. And that's why you just can't heal from this. You can't just leave it. And I see you being strong in the future. And I see you being the emperor. Being accountable for yourself and having to lead the way with this one. It's like you're testing yourself, like, can I do it? Can I actually do this? Am I actually going to do it? What about if I don't win? What about if I reach out to my person and they tell me to get lost and I'm going to feel like I'm a failure? I'm going to feel like I've lost and I'm going to feel stupid. But I just got to be in control here. I've got to get that strength together. I've got to take that chance. I've got to take control of the situation. I need to get my strength and power together, and I need to be the emperor. This is Aries energy, the emperor. I need to be the Aries that I am, the emperor that I am, and own this and take the lead and be that leader that I am in every other circumstance and every other aspect of my life, that people look up to me. People come to me for advice. Because let's face it, you're the center of attention. You're the life and soul of the party. You know, apart from a Leo, they are too. But it's like with an Aries, your vibe, your energy, everyone flocks to you. Everyone wants to be around you. You're not used to people turning you down. You're not used to people not, you know, being drawn to you. Do you get it? You've got to take control of this situation. And I see you're going to at some point in the future. But you just got to pluck up that courage enough to do it. And you're going to do it because at the center of the reading here is this spiritual connection that you feel towards this person. You remember this ending like it was yesterday, okay? I'm going to put that there because I feel like that needs to go there. You remember this ending that you've gone through with this person like it was yesterday. It's almost like the ending isn't over yet. Like you're still going through the ending. You haven't had the closure. It's not closed off. It's still there. You feel it. You sense it. It's unfinished because of the spiritual tie. Even if you ended it with the person or they ended it with you, it doesn't matter. You feel like it's not over. It's still current. It's still there. You're still going through the ending. That's what you feel like. In the future, actually, this isn't it? Oh my God, I get so confused with all this past, present, future, right? So yeah, you're just going to be having to take account for yourself because this ending is you're prolonging it otherwise. You get what I mean? It's still going to be there. It's like you're still going through it. Not now, but in the future. It's like you're still going through it. It can't be closed off until you decide to make that judgment. Final calling. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Do you know what I mean? But you've been avoiding it, right? Up until the future, whenever it is. You've got to do it. You've got to make your mind up what you're going to do. That's you returning to your person, or you thinking your person's going to return to you. You just have this feeling. You just know it's not done. You just know that you guys are going to get together at some point. You feel it. You sense it. You know it. It's going to happen, right? You just don't know when and how. It's just so difficult for you. I just see every time you go to get the strength to take accountability and take some sort of action, you then freak out and are like, no, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. That's what I see every time. Death was in reverse before, but then I see here it's up the right way, but you're regretting that you never went and reached out to this person for a new beginning. I just feel like you're constantly wanting to reach out, but like, not going to do it, can't do it, can't do it. You're resisting it, you're avoiding it, you're delaying it constantly. And you just distract yourself by focusing on yourself. In the future, trying to heal. There's the offer. Having faith. Yeah, there you go. I think you're going to have a turn for the good in the near future. You are going to, at some point, pluck up that Emperor strength. Okay, you are going to. But it's going to take time. You've got to struggle ahead of you. You're struggling with yourself, though. Only you. You're only struggling with you. You're not struggling with this person. Because this person doesn't even know that you want to reach out. You're struggling with with yourself. All right? They probably feel that spiritual tie, though. I'm pretty sure your person feels it too. It's spiritual, that one. So they'll feel it. But I see, yeah, at some point, after a little bit of a battle with yourself, you're just going to want to restore that peace, that calm, get that inner peace back. You're going to want to restore the peace between you both. You're going to have faith that reaching out is the best thing. Show me one more thing. Does Aries end up plucking up the courage to do this? Do they actually do it, Spirit, please? Can you show me? Do they actually do it? Yeah, you do. You do. You do. You do. But you've got a struggle coming your way first.